Corner here with Sugabear and LaMolly.
Yeah.
We are here at Konjo with Yoseph and Fetien, the co-owners. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about Konjo. You were telling me this is like the first kind of fast, casual Ethiopian food.
Yes.
How'd you come up with that?
So we started in 2018 as a catering company, the first and only Ethiopian catering company.
Okay.
And then we kind of switched over to the first Ethiopian food truck and then parlayed that into the first fast casual restaurant.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you said Konjo means what?
It means beautiful. Konjo means beautiful. Uh-huh.
So why did you pick that for the name of your restaurant?
Well, for us, in the Ethiopian culture, it's a very common word to use for konjo. It could be like konjiye, konjit, like cutie pie, something, all the things. So we're like, beautiful Ethiopian food,
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Definitely. And that was what the name of the catering company was when we first started, when Fetien first started. So we just wanted to keep that brand going. And Konjo really is, it could be food, it could be a person, it could be a vibe, it could be anything. So Konjo really describes what we're trying to bring to the community. Yeah.
Talk about the authenticity of the food and what you're going to taste, the flavors, and, Ethiopia. Talk about that a little bit.
Definitely. I mean, both of us are Ethiopian. These recipes are really just food that we make at home, from our moms, from our family members. And Fetien, being the kind of mastermind behind the menu, she just simplified everything down for us so it could be fresh and it could be authentic every single day. So that's kind of the approach we take on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and you mentioned how fresh it is, like every day. The cook has to come in.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have
It's
to train them.
super prep heavy.
Prep heavy, yeah.
Nothing is really frozen, and it takes about an hour and a half each pot to make every day.
Wow.
Constantly cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have to do that because our food is authentic to Ethiopia. So there's nothing that we can buy frozen. There's nothing we can buy pre-packaged. Everything from the flatbread all the way to every single sauce has to be made every single day. So that's why we shrunk down the menu to the most popular things that people love about Ethiopian food. So you can get that fresh every day and not have to sit there and wait for an hour or eat something that wasn't cooked that day. So that's the whole idea.
Right, because the traditional sit-down Ethiopian restaurant, from start to finish, when you order your food, 30 to 45 minutes to get your first dish.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
but here we've got it down to 5 minutes.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, come hungry, because you'll get it fast.
So you said these were like the recipes that you grew up with, that your moms cooked. What do your moms think about it?
Oh, my mom gives me feedback every time she comes. Like every time she comes, she's like, "Oh, that's good, but who did this one? Or what happened?"
Change
You know what I mean? And
That's
so,
cool.
Yeah.
oh yeah, both of our moms.
This is not spicy enough.
Yeah.
I'm like, not everyone can have spice. We gotta make it work.
Exactly.
We gotta make it
Yeah.
work,
Yeah. We have those kind of moms that are not gonna hold back on anything on
At
that.
all.
So, yeah.
At all. They always got something
So
to
we're
say.
always being tested, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Okay, well, on that topic of families, you were mentioning earlier that you team up with like adopted Ethiopian children and help them kind of retain roots with their culture.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, we have a very big Ethiopian adoptive group here in Colorado. And so even with when we first started catering, we always did like family meals that we would deliver to their homes, so their children can still experience and stay with it. So I appreciate the adoptive parents that want to make sure their children stay with the culture. So we had like kids cooking classes where you see them with little aprons and hats,
cool.
and it's really cute. Yeah, it's cute. I love it.
awesome. And as far as the community goes, is there an Ethiopian community here that in Denver, and they found you guys? How did they?
Yeah.
How is that connected?
Yeah. So most of the Ethiopian community in Denver metro area is mostly in Aurora. So most of our family members, most of them are in Aurora. So we opened up on this side of town. It was a little bit more difficult because even to source team members and staff to work here is a little bit harder. But we knew that there was a huge audience for Ethiopian food on this side of town, on the west side of town, downtown area, that just wasn't getting access to the food. So we made sure that we opened over here. We still have to, we still do a lot of business with small businesses in Aurora for our spices, for our flatbread and stuff like that. But we came here for that purpose, to kind of spread the food and culture this way.
Yeah, and the culture, like spreading it in the community, you said in Aurora, but being able to share it with a little bit of everybody. What's
Yeah.
that mean for you guys? For people to try the food if they haven't tried it before?
Oh,
Because you get all walks of
love
life,
it.
right? Yeah.
The amount of people that come here for the first time and try Ethiopian food is amazing.
That's cool.
How many times I said, "Look, this is our first time trying Ethiopian food," so
Yeah.
we kind of stop what we're doing online, go straight to them, and explain everything.
That's
This is
awesome.
what the flatbread is. This is how you eat it. You can eat with your hands. You're supposed to. There are utensils if you need it. Wash your hands and all that, but they love it.
But
and
you
they
love
have a
that
great
process.
experience.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. They
Yeah.
love the process. They love the experience. We want to make sure everyone feels wonderful and welcome and feel good about it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you guys still have the food truck,
Yes.
and you still do catering.
Yes.
But right now it's quiet, right? Because it's
Yeah,
cold
yeah.
winter.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
cold. I don't want to go on the truck when it's cold. So we don't make our staff do that.
Yeah,
No.
food truck is usually running from March to October. During the cold season, we just park it and focus on the restaurant and catering. But we do catering all the way from small. You know, we did one yesterday for 18 people in the office, all the way to big weddings.
Right.
So we still do a lot of catering all over the place. Yeah.
And you've been here 5 years.
5 years.
Years.
Location, right?
Can
That's
you
pretty
imagine?
cool.
Yeah.
Celebrate it.
Yes.
What a
awesome.
blessing.
Yes.
What a blessing.
And you have a lot of notoriety it's right over there from Westward. Talk about that a little bit, what that meant for you.
Yeah. I mean, that was our goal. That was like some of our first meetings was like, we know this food is amazing. We're just not. Nobody's putting it on a stage and presenting it to the community in a way that it should be appreciated at the level it needs to be appreciated. And that's what we focused on, is not only taking care of our customers, but also making sure the local media knows about it and understands what it is. So we've been lucky enough to get best Ethiopian food probably the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's been incredible.
collar on that
Yeah, you know, it's
So what's next for Konjo?
What's next for Konjo is growth. We really have worked really hard to put together a core team that we love and trust, and we've kind of gotten our systems in place as well. And we just want to grow and go to different locations here in Colorado and Denver. And we're eyeing a couple of new spots, but we're really careful about going to the right location and just making sure that when we make that move, it's a successful move. So growing our catering business and growing to another location is definitely in our 2025 plans.
That's important.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys support. Okay,
Yeah.
give them all the vitals now. Where can they find you? The website, where you are here, where this location,
Yep.
so on and so forth.
So we are on the west side of town, so Edgewater Public Market, right by Sloan's Lake, if you're familiar with Sloan's Lake, like 20th and Sheridan. Our website is konjoethiopianfood.com. You can go to Konjo Ethiopian Food on Instagram and on Facebook.
Yeah, we're everywhere. And if you come into Edgewater, you just look to the right and you'll see us. We're going to stand out a little bit for you
Say
guys.
hello.
Yeah.
Try the food.
Say
It's
hi,
amazing.
give
Yeah.
us a high five. Take
I
it.
can't wait to
Yeah.
try some food.
Oh yeah. You guys are going to try some good food.
Yeah, awesome.
And for people that have never had it, like our best seller here at Konjo at Edgewater is our veggie combo. So a lot of people, when they think about Ethiopian food, they don't realize that we have so many veggie options, and that's kind of one of our big core fan bases is vegetarians, vegans, people that are gluten-free, so even though we have amazing beef, lamb, chicken options, our veggie combo is definitely something to try if you've never had it before.
Absolutely, we cover
Yeah.
all dietary needs.
Yeah.
So if you can come here, we got you. We got you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you guys for coming.
Now let's eat.
Yes,
All right,
let's go.
do it.